Jeff Lowry with APMvideo.com on how to shoot football coach's style. Starting with kickoffs, your pre-kickoff framing needs to include both kicking teams and receiving teams' front lines, as demonstrated here. As the kicker approaches the ball, start to zoom out and pan at the same time while keeping the entire kicking team in frame. Hunting and shooting sports are very similar. Don't pull the trigger till your target is in your crosshairs, meaning don't commit to a zoom before centering your target. In slow motion, I want you to take notice of the camera movements. Now, the ball carrier is right around the 37-yard line. It is vital that you don't commit to a zoom before centering your target, in this case, the ball carrier. This rule applies to any sport from baseball to lacrosse to girls softball. Now let's talk about the line of scrimmage. Keep all 22 players in frame before the snap of the ball. This is so important. Now we're going to highlight the quarterback here because he is essentially now the running back. Hold your zoom until the play develops. Remember, stay centered on both axes. Now, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Don't commit to a zoom before you center that target. Now let's talk about the pass play. As soon as you identify that the quarterback is dropping back to pass, you need to immediately start zooming out. Not all the way, but do a slow zoom out. As you pan, in this case, the team is moving from left to right, you're going to pan to the right so that you can get some of the routes of the receivers. And then once the catch is made, start zooming in and keep them centered. And again, start zooming out when quarterback begins to drop back to pass. It is so important. Now this is going to be a long 65-yard pass here. And you can see how we're centering the receiver. Boom. And right there he is, right there in the middle of your screen. That's a very good shot right there. All players in frame, pre-snap. And here it is in slow motion. You can see how far we had to zoom out just to get this 60-yard pass play. And you can see the receiver is pretty much centered there. Now some things to remember. Always use smooth pans and zooms. Don't miss any plays. Limit conversations and texting while filming. Never prop your tripod against a fence or a wall. Lay it down. And last but not least, always take pride in your work. You never know who's going to see your work. And a lot of times, we are filming games that are vital to the success of young athletes, male or female. We invite you now to watch a sample game film coming up next.